forward into the fall of 12. So the first curriculum, or the first goal out of our IPR was curriculum development. And as I mentioned, we had a very, very outdated curriculum guide. So we took a look at that. We added professional prep courses because we had determined that we wanted to add to the courses that led students to transfer, career paths, and work. We changed the existing curriculum guide to reflect stronger career emphasis. So we have a kinesiology teaching curriculum guide, kinesiology recreation guide. We wrote new and or revised more than 60 courses, and then we inactivated 30 that weren't working for us anymore. And I just want to say that our faculty writes great course outlines of record, and our SLOs are mentioned on statewide sites as those to reference for good SLOs. And our courses have been recognized for their content and rigor statewide. So we developed a certificate for athletic coaching, which this board passed last fall. And we're developing certification programs in massage therapy that will start in 2015, in athletic training in 2015, and we're starting personal training and fitness specialist certifications in the fall of 14. We're developing the career component of our discipline in that in the fall of 14, we have 2 classes that we're calling ACE Test Prep. American Council on Education is a national certifying body. We're offering 2 courses that students can take at Long Beach City College as opposed to having to go out and pay a lot of money to take the courses. And then our courses prepare them to test to become a personal trainer or fitness specialist, and then they can be working while they're in college running their own business within our discipline and within the area of study for them. We just developed 7 new courses for massage therapy for state and national licensing and certification, and we'll start that program in the fall of 2015. We completed the kinesiology AAT. It was not an easy feat. We went back and forth with the chancellor's office many times, but we had it approved in December of 12, and then we've been updating it as we're adding additional activity course options for our majors. Something else that we piloted starting in the fall of 12 was that the counseling area was talking about having discipline-specific counselors. And thanks to Rourke O'Leary, a counselor, he asked if he could work with us. We jumped at the chance. He moved over into our area, and having a discipline-specific counselor in our area has worked wonders with identifying majors and giving students the career and academic advising that they need. At PCC, yay, we got to move into the CC building in the fall of 13. And prior to that, we had an older building, and actually we were in a makeshift building. So 80% of our courses were offered in an open format, lab format. So now we have about a 60-40 split between prescribed courses and 40% in the open format. So we're able to offer opportunity for more students for enrollment. We're offering PF and PP courses at PCC now. The only thing that we're not able to offer as of right now is the activity classes that are the KING, the general, but we're working on that because we want our students at PCC to be able to achieve the AAT solely and wholly at PCC. We've increased instructional modalities. This is another one of our goals from the IPR, and currently we have 1 instructor who's able to teach online. Our goal is to have half our instructors do that, and we're working on that. We're talking about different methods of instructing students, and one of the methods is the con-flipping method that now a lot of people are using, but nobody knew what it was in 2012. And we're studying different scheduling patterns because we're facilities bound, so be able to increase FTEs and accommodate the amount of students that want to now get into our classes. We're looking at different ways of scheduling for access. Another goal was to increase faculty professional development, and I will not read all of that, but I'm especially proud of the fact that we were one of the first community colleges to join the national organization, American Kinesiology Association, and that I think I already mentioned that our SLOs are recognized statewide on state websites, and our faculty are very involved in Long Beach College business. We increased awareness through marketing, outreach, and communication. We're developing a majors handbook, because now we have some, and a department handbook. We formed a kinesiology majors club, and this club has been extremely active in helping to keep the intramural program somewhat going. And they also work at football games. They're the chain gang, and you'll see them around involved in a lot of college events. Our advisor is adjunct instructor Tony Clune, and he's done an excellent job with that. We right away worked with community relations and marketing, and as I mentioned, to develop signage and highlight some of the work that we're doing on the web. So special thanks to Camille Bolton for working really well with us on that. And we created a department website. And I'm going to show you a few samples of that website, but I have to just say thanks to Kim Anderson, who is a full-time instructor, but she's part-time in our area. She asked me in the fall of 12, she said, would you like the department to have a website? I said, yes, I would. 700 plus hours later, Kim developed the most outstanding website any of you will have ever seen. So I've got the link right there, but I'll show you. This is the homepage to our website. So it's on the Long Beach City College website. Here's our homepage, and you'll see all the links that help students. Are talking about curriculum guides, certificates, graduation. But I especially want you to notice the link that says graduation roadmaps, because this is also something that's unique to our area and probably something that the college should work towards in every area. So if you were to click on that link, you would get to the page that says graduation roadmaps, and you can see in blue the underline. If you're a student, you know you want to be a kinesiology major, and you're a student who came in at college level, you would click on the AA 4-semester map for freshman level student, and it would give you a roadmap that you could follow each semester, classes that you can take so that you could graduate within 2 years and transfer. Now, this was done in cooperation and collaboration with counselors, and so we're not advising the students. The students are still to see counselors, but this gives them an idea of what they can do if they follow this roadmap. So if you were to click on the 4-semester map for freshman level student, you would get something. Now this is just this little snapshot of the page, but here it says at full freshman level, and it gives you your first semester classes, your second semester classes, and then it would give you your third and your fourth as well, but still encourages you to see, as you can see your academic counselor. So what about those majors? In fall of 12, we said we want 100 identified majors. Well, may I just say the rolling of the eyes goal turned into this overwhelming reality. So since the fall of 12, more than 400 students have identified themselves as kinesiology majors. And we worked with John Hetz and the Office of Institutional Effectiveness, and we have contact information for the 300 plus that are currently enrolled right now, so that we can start doing some really amazing things with those students because we have the contact. We've had to increase our Intro to Kinesiology course offerings from 2 sections a year to 5 sections a semester. Plus, we offered it in the winter, and we'll be offering it in the summer. We've had to increase our first aid and safety course from 1 section per year to 2 sections per semester, and we need to add more. And we're developing a Mentoring for Majors program. This Mentoring for Majors program, we started talking about it in the fall of 12, like when we were redesigning, reimagining who we were, what did we want to do with our students? So we definitely wanted to be able to we wanted to have some majors, we wanted to be able to identify them, and then we want to train our kinesiology faculty as mentors to these majors. We're pairing student majors with current faculty depending on particular interests. And there will be guidelines for the contact with your faculty mentor. We'll have guest speakers from the local CSU and local businesses. And we'll provide tracking for the department and data collection on all student majors. And we are planning to get this program off the ground in the fall of 14. So I know there's a few wonderful people from my area in the audience. So I see Kim and Casey and Marv. We guys stand. I want you to be recognized because the work that this faculty has done has been nothing but amazing. When I say 60 courses, yeah. 60 courses is normally probably a 8-year level of work, and they did it in really 3 semesters. So we have gotten to know each other really well because we see each other all the time. So I really want to recognize them and thank them. And thank you for the opportunity to allow me to tell you what we've been doing. Do you have questions?
Thank you. Questions, members of the board, at this time? Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Karen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Any other item from the academic this time? None? Superintendent President report.
Thank you, Board President Kellogg, and I also want to extend my congratulations to Karen and her team for doing a fabulous job. Thank you, Karen. I have several updates. First and foremost, and it's unfortunate that Sunny just walked out because the first item is I want to congratulate the board members who won their election recently, and in particular acknowledge our new trustees, Dr. Virginia Baxter and Sunny Zia, and also congratulate Board President Kellogg on his re-election. I know we will have an opportunity to celebrate their elections later on, but if you can all just join me in a round of applause for our 2 new board members and our re-elected trustees. Couple of other updates. First of all, I have just a few comments for the journalism program. You know, as president of any institution, you attend a lot of events. You get recognized for many, many things. Usually they have nothing to do with me, but have everything to do with the faculty and staff here at Long Beach City College. And although those are great honors, you know, sometimes they're meant to bring you to an event so that you can sell tables, and the honor is well received, but its meaning is not as deep as this particular award that Pat presented, primarily because the nomination came from the students. So, Pat, I want to thank you, and in particular thank your journalism students, the Viking staff, who I've had the pleasure of working with year after year after year. They're fantastic students. They make me laugh and scratch my head sometimes, but they keep plugging away, and they produce a great piece of work in the Viking newspaper and in City Magazine. So please extend my thanks to all of your editors, former editors, Jesus and the entire company over there for the honor, and just let them know that this really, really meant a lot to me. So thank you. I want to also thank, I know as many of you have heard, we are in the midst of negotiations with our 3 bargaining units. I want to thank the members of the bargaining teams who are putting in endless hours of work to help us reach agreements that are good for both the faculty and staff and for the district. I know some of the members of the negotiating teams are here. I'm going to pause for a second and congratulate our new trustee who just walked right back in. So if you can join me in one more round of applause for Sunny. Congratulations, Sunny. I was just commenting that I wanted to congratulate you and Ginny and Board President Kellogg on your recent election. So we look forward to welcoming you later in July onto the dais. Anyway, back to negotiations. So I do want to thank the chief negotiators. I know Bob Maxell is here. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Karen and your team, and Thomas Hamilton and his team for all the work that you're doing. It's sometimes thankless work, but we wouldn't be able to move forward as a district without your many, many hours of dedication. So thank you. I also want to thank Julian Delgadio, Craig Hendricks, putting together a wonderful event with the Historical Society to present the public with some wonderful information about the history of Long Beach. Again, it's an example of the fine work that our faculty do day in and day out. Speaking of congratulations, also, as I mentioned, David Morse recently was elected as statewide Academic Senate President. That's a great honor for him and for his home college, which I remind him he'll have to come home to one of these days. We'll lease out his, sublet his office for now, but I know he's not here, but I look forward to working with him in that capacity going forward. He'll provide great leadership for the statewide Senate, and I look forward to all the great things that he's going to do. I also noticed that Coach Gook is here, so I want to congratulate him and the Long Beach City College baseball team for capturing the share of the SCC championship with a big win over El Camino. So congratulations, Coach. Fine job this year. We look forward to their continued success. Yeah. Let's see. I also want to thank everyone who put together the most recent faculty symposium, the Long Beach College Promise Faculty Symposium. We recently held a symposium where we brought together faculty of Long Beach City, Long Beach State University, and Long Beach Unified to, again, continue to talk, to get to know each other and to work on how we can improve the pathways for our students from K-12 all the way through university. So thank you all the faculty who participated in that symposium. Then finally, just a really quick announcement. Tomorrow, we have the pleasure of hosting Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom at an event that's sponsored by the Committee for Economic Development, which recently issued a report on the need to boost the performance of California's public higher education systems. So we're welcoming him tomorrow. We're going to talk a bit about the report and how we can improve California's public higher education system. On the panel will be our very own Executive Vice President Bynum, as well as several other folks from the community and the LA Chamber of Commerce. So for those of you who can come out, we'll be, Mark, are we across the way here? Oh, we're actually in here. Okay, great. Yes, so for those of you who are available from 10 to noon, the Lieutenant Governor will be here in this room tomorrow. And I just want to thank him for choosing Long Beach City College. He specifically chose Long Beach City College to have this discussion because he sees Long Beach City College as a leader in California's public higher education environment. So I want to thank him up front for coming down to Long Beach and for allowing us to host this event. That's all I have.
Thank you. Student trustee report.
Thank you. Good evening, board members, students, in special the journalism class, and members of the public. First, I also would like to start by congratulating the new elected trustees. I'm seeing Sonny Sia in the public. Congratulations. Congratulations also to Trustee Kellogg and Jenny Baxter. I'm pretty sure they will be doing a great work for our community college. Also, I am excited to announce that yesterday, the ASB passed a resolution in favor of the textbook reform. I'm going to pass out the resolution that was passed. It will be presented to the Academic Senate later. This resolution is going to be presented to the Academic Senate, and it will encourage professors to start using open source textbooks. As I have mentioned before, these are free online textbooks, and the use of this source will alleviate the cost that students have at the beginning of the semester with all the materials they have to buy for classes. Also, I am happy to announce that the ASB Constitution Committee has finished the revision of the first chapter of its constitution. it is expected to be approved during the next ASB meeting, and this chapter will be presented to the general student population during the ASB elections. I wanted also to inform the board that I will be addressing the situation that I have mentioned during the past board meeting on the audio signs for the stoplights in Carson and Clark with the city. I know that this is not something that is in the hand of the board, but I feel like it's my responsibility to advocate for the safety of every student at Long Beach City College, including those with some type of disability. In addition, I want to express to the board that I have been contacted by an organization that is working to close the corporate loop in Proposition 13. They are working to give more funding to education through past resolutions to amend this proposition. The name of this organization is Evolve. I have printed for the board the resolution they are presented to other institutions. There's many boards. There's like 67 boards that already have passed this resolution locally, and including also city councils that have passed this resolution. The list that this organization sent also include 3 other community colleges that are supporting this. And in my opinion, this will be a great move to advocate for more sources for our community college system. This totally will help us after the revenues from Proposition 30 end. And lastly, I have gotten an special request for the fashion design group club on campus. They have been working in a fashion show, and they asked me if I can invite formally the members of this board to join them in this event. So I am also passing out the flyers that they gave me on this. It will be held here in the Liberal campus on May 23rd. That's the end of my report. Thank you.
I want to make that one. I just want to make
Student, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're now to Board of Trustee report. Chair recognizes Trustee Clark.
Yeah, I just want to say that anyone that takes on Proposition 13 is very brave. This has been harmful, there's no question about it. And the distribution of the tax, which was intended to the homes, has gone to the business community. And that's cost us billions of dollars. So I wish you well in your fight against Proposition 13. It's about time we did something. I'm very happy that you're the leader.
And Mr. President, if I could add, I would, I agree with certainly with what Trustee Clark has said about it takes courage to take this on, and yet somebody's got to do it. It's just as simple as that. And I would ask that this be placed on an agenda at a future meeting for us to vote and endorse this and join the list of school boards that are already on the list.
Okay.
Very good.
Student trustee, other board of trustees. comments? Was that the only comments you all had? I do have a few things, and this really would fall under future reports for the Board of Trustees. A few items was brought up briefly before, and that is requesting that President Superintendent bring back to us in our June meeting the legal opinions, options available to the board regarding the resignation of, potentially the resignation of, and the replacement of Trustee Aranga. We have never had that in recent history that I'm aware of. So, President Oakley, if you could bring back to the board for discussion at our June meeting the options and all the information we need to, where the board can begin to make some type of decision on that. Nothing needs to be done. The terms run until July. But we need to start the process on that item. So that's number one item, if you could please bring that to the board. Then the other item that I had with the new board coming on in the last July 29th, if we could begin the process of preparing for a board retreat, possibly in August or September. That way the new board will be seated. We can begin to put some things together for that item as well. And then we are tentatively scheduled, if we can do so, and it also would be timely with the CCLC, the Community College League of California. They are doing workshops for what is called the Effective Trustee Program. It is a program that we as a board also have requested that all our board members participate in. It is an educational program that helps trustees understand the complex issues that we all face, and we're looking to host a workshop for that in September with not only our new board members, existing board members, but also other districts in the region that would like to join us. So those are really the three items as far as priority, with the options for next month, and then to begin the process of a workshop, our board retreat, and then the Effective Trustee Program workshop sometime right now tentatively for September. So those are the items I'll request as well. And then the final, you already touched on it. I know they did a coin flip. So the baseball team is playing home and away. It was supposed to be something, but congratulations to tying for the conference championship. But I know the postseason begins. Is it going to be this week? Friday at Santa Ana. We'll travel to Santa Ana. All right. So, but congratulations. Great comeback. And the Bats, as you said, have come alive in the last end of the season. So congratulations to everyone there. No other board members at this time? Then no future reports. I've made my comment on those. We now have, for public comments on non-agenda items, a total of 5 minutes will be allocated for each subject, unless extended by the board. We have 3 individuals that wish to speak on non-agenda items, so what I'm going to do is each member can have 3 minutes. This is for the 3 people that have signed: Lynn Shaw, Mary Markey, and Karen Roberts. 3 minutes. I'll give you a wave when you hit the 2-minute mark. Let me just also remind, because I know the campaign season has a tendency to do things to people, good, bad, or indifferent. You scratched out on here union issues, 2 of you did. Essentially, please do not talk about salaries, contract, labor conditions. The appropriate place for that, and I'll say it now, is clearly, it's always been on our agenda, but we really haven't done anything with it. But it is right before we go into closed session when we as a board deal with that. So please keep your comments to, you put faculty issues, so I'm going to have to trust you're going to stay focused on that, but please do not go into labor negotiation issues. That appropriate place for that is prior to we going into closed session. Your name for the record, please.
My name is Dr. Lynn Shaw, and I'm the president of the Full-Time Faculty Union. And I also want to congratulate President Kellogg, Ginny Baxter, and Sunny Zia on their election. I hope we can have a positive and productive working relationship that puts the needs of our students and college first. So I once again want to speak about faculty morale. Our salaries are the lowest of our comparable colleges in the area. We have repeatedly made concessions in good faith to the district, such as contributing to our health benefits, going to hourly pay, to assist the district in the recent difficult financial times. Our superintendent president enjoys a salary that is ranked 7th among single community college districts in the state of California. He receives a 4% raise every year, and faculty have not gotten a raise in 8 years. The actual ending fund balance reported by the district was $17.2 million. The district predicts our ending fund balance to be $18.6 million. Why not spend some of that reserve on the classroom? Faculty working conditions are the learning conditions of students. The district received a cost of living allowance of 1.57%, which was denied us. We believe the cost of living is for the living, and not just for faculty, for all employees. So I have an idea. Let's give everyone the same raise the president gets, 4% a year, and not just faculty. Let's do it for the groundskeepers, the secretaries, the deans, the teachers, the vice presidents. This would unite us all and improve the plummeting morale. Invest in everyone who makes Long Beach City College something to be proud of. And I want to give a final quote from our Governor, Jerry Brown. We have a Department of Education, the legislature, the State Board of Education. We have all these people, but at the end of the day, when you shut the door, it's only the teacher. That's what makes a difference, the teachers of California. I want everyone in Washington and Sacramento to remember we are here to help the teacher, not to add new burdens or some other obstacle course that makes it difficult for him or her to do their job. Thank you.
I tried.
Hello, my name is Mary Markey. I teach world history at Long Beach City College, and I am also the CCA vice president. When I was hired here 9 years ago, I thought I won the lottery. I love Long Beach, I love teaching students, I love history, and I love this campus. But as a faculty member, I'm afraid that enthusiasm has waned. Despite the glamour of the architecture, the promenades, the beautiful palm trees, Long Beach City College is struggling to compete. I believe our students deserve the best education a California community college can offer them. If we want to provide the best education for our students, we need to attract the best faculty to recruit to our college. This week, CTA released a 2013 study of the average full-time faculty salary by college district, which showed LBCC's average full-time faculty salary is currently ranked 67th out of 72 college districts in the state. Look, I'm serving on 2 hiring committees for our department, and we want to recruit the most passionate, talented faculty to inspire and to lead the next generation of students. Unfortunately, I've already had a few interviewees turn down interviews at Long Beach City College. And news of this study makes me wonder, as someone who truly believes in this college, who truly believes in Long Beach City College, who will be here for 30 years as a faculty member, I just want to ask the board to keep Long Beach City College a competitive, an attractive, and appealing college for the best and the brightest and the most talented faculty. The current entry-level position for Cerritos College is over $8,000 more than our entry-level position. Don't let us remain at the bottom. Finally, I'd like to leave you with the same quote that Lynn Shaw just gave. The working conditions of faculty are the learning conditions of our students. Let's improve faculty working conditions for Long Beach City College faculty. Thank you.
Name for the record, please.
Erin Roberts, President of the Part-Time Faculty Association. Good evening to Superintendent President Oakley and to Board Trustee Kellogg and Board of Trustees. First of all, I'd like to thank you, President Oakley, for sending this to me. I did put this in a link to the rest of the Board of Trustees. I know I heard from Trustee Otto. Thank you for that. This is a report on contingent commitments. I don't know how many of you have seen it or read it, but It's a very thorough report, and when I spoke last time to you, I mentioned the report called The Just-in-Time Professor. What I'm trying to do, because I also sent another report to all of you today, and what I'm trying to do is to send reports that have solutions, and workable solutions, because our part-time numbers now are up to 700 this semester, and I know that because we just did a mailing to all of them. We labeled and stuck stamps on all the envelopes. And that's a large number. And I think, the reality of it is that part-time faculty are here to stay. This is the way that community colleges are trying to make ends meet. I was struck by an example she gives of a very small rural college in Vermont where the entire faculty are part-time. And yet, she lays out what they're doing in terms of keeping that college running just with part-time faculty. At the end of this, there's a question to guide discussion. I would really like to see this happen here at Long Beach City College. I think we need to brainstorm how we are going to be an effective college with the number of part-time faculty that we have. I think we have to be thoughtful, and I think we have to do the right thing. I think one of the things right now that is probably scaring the district is the fact that we have these ACA laws and, big possible fines that would have to be paid if you're not complying with these laws. But I do want to mention that I think we do have to do the right thing. For example, I know studio art professors are being told that they're only going to be able to teach one class in the fall because of the possible fines. Is it possible we can offer this small group of people a way to access health benefits? I really think that is the right thing to do. And furthermore, I was interested to note on the budget presentation that COLA is going into health benefits because the health benefits, as you said, are going up. But I do want to point out that if COLA is going to offset the health benefits, part-time faculty do not have health benefits. So that COLA is not going to help part-time faculty in any way. It's going only to those who have benefits. So just something to think about. I think we make a few steps forward and we just have to keep going. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. There is no need for a second session. So at this time, I would like to adjourn the meeting in honor of James Guerrera. He is the father-in-law to Trustee Aranga, and of course the father to Tonya Reyes Aranga. So we will adjourn without objection the meeting in his honor to our next meeting of May 27, 2014 here at the LAC campus. Without objection, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much. Good night.